What if you can map out your financial future in just a few minutes? That's what I wanted to find out. So I asked ChatGPT to create a 3-year financial plan, not just a budget, but a roadmap for saving, paying off debt, and building towards financial freedom. And on today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happened, what worked, what didn't, and how faith has to play a role in any financial plan, no matter how advanced the tool. Hi guys, my name is Chiquita Robertson. Most people can't see beyond this month's bills. It's hard enough to keep up with rent, gas, and groceries, let alone think 3 years ahead. But the Bible reminds us in Proverbs 29:18, where there's no vision, the people perish. Without vision, you're stuck in survival mode. With vision, you can plan, prepare, and prosper. That's where AI tools like ChatGPT can give us a starting point. So here's what I did. I gave ChatGPT some basic information: my income, my monthly expenses, my debts, and my savings goals. Then I asked, create a 3-year financial plan that gets me out of debt. Show me how much I can save if I set aside 15% every month. Project where I'll be financially in 3 years if I follow this plan. In seconds, it produced a framework. It laid it out year 1, year 2, and year 3, showing how much to allocate to debt, how much to put in savings, and even where I'd hit milestones. That level of clarity can take hours to calculate by hand, but with AI, it's almost instant. Now let's be real. Some parts were amazing. It gave me a structured timeline, it showed me where I was overspending, and it motivated me to actually see progress on paper. But it also had limitations. It didn't know my real life priorities, like tithing, generosity, or emergencies. It couldn't factor in my faith values. And it assumed I'd follow the plan perfectly, which we know isn't always reality. Now this is where faith comes in. James chapter 4, verses 13 through 15 says, "Now listen, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business, and make money." Why? You do not even know what will happen tomorrow. Instead, you ought to say, if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. In other words, yes, make a plan, but hold it with open hands. AI can sketch the numbers, but God directs the steps. So as you think about your 3-year financial plan, let ChatGPT give you clarity, but let Scripture give you direction. If you want to try this yourself, here's how. Write down your monthly income and expenses. List out your debts and savings goals. Ask ChatGPT, build me a 3-year financial plan that prioritizes debt payoff and savings. Review the plan. Adjust it for generosity, for biblical stewardship, and for what you know about your lifestyle. So can ChatGPT create a 3-year financial plan? Yes, and it's powerful. But remember, the tool gives you structure. The Spirit gives you wisdom. If this video has helped you, hit that like button and drop a comment. Would you trust AI to plan your finances? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because on next week, I'll be showing you something even bigger. Can ChatGPT actually act like your bookkeeper if you're an entrepreneur or small business owner? You don't want to miss that. As always, if you want to take that first step today, grab my free Level Up Your Finances guide in the description below. Until next time, AI is powerful, but wisdom comes from God. All right, guys, you all be blessed.